Hi everyone, AMD dropped the new preview drivers yesterday that add support for the 6000 series. And yesterday I did some testing, and first thing I did is get into Cyberpunk, and I noticed that my frames were lower, but the image quality was amazing, and I didn't have any any ghosting. Well, the reason is because the fluid frames wasn't actually being turned on, but what's weird about it is, I mean, I was still getting that frame gain. Like, I was doing about 45. Sometimes I think I even peaked at 50, but I mean, averaging between like 38 to 45 frames per second with no loss in image quality. And I got in other games and it was working just fine. And I went ahead and I had to like turn off I restarted my computer and that didn't fix it. So I just went ahead and turned it off, and when I turned it back on, it started working again. And yes, it still has that ghosting on the UI, but it's not as bad. It's definitely improving, which is really cool. I'm still excited about this technology. But the only thing that was that I don't like is the 1% lows. I can't fix it anymore. So that simple tweak of changing the priority doesn't affect it at all. So I can't get the 1% lows up anymore like I could with the first preview drivers. But other than that, I like the direction it's going. But as far as image quality, it's better than the other one, than the other preview driver. And I'm still making high frames, so still going about 80 frames per second max here with the Psyhco Raytracing on in 4K, balanced FSR2, and it's pretty cool. But it's not what I thought was going on last night. I want to figure out how that happened, because I was literally making like decent frames with Psyhco Raytracing. It looked like native resolution, and fluid motion frames wasn't on, and FSR 2 is on balance, but it didn't. You couldn't tell that FSR was on at all. But whatever that was, it's pretty amazing. I haven't been able to recreate those settings at all. But anyways, I got more content coming up here. We'll focus on some other things. I just recently upgraded to a 7800X 3D, up from the 5800X 3D. It's, of course, I'm playing in 4K, so I'm not really going to see the difference too much on that. But one thing that really annoys me about this is whenever I install the AMD drivers and how it automatically overclocks your RAM and your CPU. And you can turn it off through Task Scheduler, and I'm going to post a video demonstrating on how to remove Ryzen Master SDK. And that's all I got for this video, and thanks again for watching.